It's crazy how much money can change a lot of different things in your life, right? And the thing is, not having that money is so freaking stressful. It's so freaking depressing. It's so sad, you know what I mean? And it's sad to even want that much money too, honestly. But it's so necessary to a certain extent, of course. Money's not the only thing you will ever need in life. We know this. But money is definitely important to change your family's life, your friends, loved ones, everything. Even the world in some cases. And it's so sad, man, that when you don't have it, you feel so bad about yourself, or you feel so bad in general, right? And it's a sad thing, man. It really is, because I said in a previous video, when you take time to take a step back and appreciate the things that you do have in life, there's a lot of beauty in it. You know what I mean? But then reality sinks in, and you realize, I need some money. I need some money. And it's pretty sad, but it's pretty true. And the thing is, you may not necessarily be in the worst position of your life right now. You might be. It's all different for everybody. I remember when I was in the worst position, it was really my own doing, because I was, one, being lazy, wasn't working, was spending money on things I shouldn't have been spending on because I wasn't budgeting correctly to be able to spend on those things without it affecting my savings, income, emergency, whatever, right? So that was really on me for not taking the right steps in planning, organizing, and managing my money right. Fast forward to me today, I'm also kind of in the same dilemma, and not as bad, only because most of my money is tied up in investments, some crypto, some random stocks, not random, but like just stocks in general, some like S&P, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I put too much into it because I want that return. So I end up dumping like most of my savings in there, which is not good, because then it leaves me with a small balance in my checkings, which is stressful, because when you don't have that money in the, like for me in my case, I gotta pay rent. So I barely just have enough to cover every month, and it's stressful. But the thing is that keeps me like level-headed, or with a positive outlook at least, is that I have money, but it's just invested, so I don't have access to it right now, because if I wait, if I'm patient, I could potentially come up on top. You know what I mean? And some of these are safer bets, quote unquote, like retirement, like S&P, you know what I'm saying? Some of these are a little bit riskier, but I took that gamble to try to change my outcome. You know what I'm saying? But I do have to manage it a little bit better, so I'm able to not have this stress of like, shit, am I gonna have enough for the rent coming up? You know what I mean? But it's a fun thing to worry about, in the sense like, I know I got that money if I need it. Hopefully I don't have to touch it and let it just do what it's gonna do. But it would be nice to have that extra money in that reserve, in that check-in. You know what I mean? Dang, it's getting windy. Look at this. Damn. Damn. Let that pass by real quick. Let that pass by real quick. Whew. But I say it's stressful because I feel broke. You know what I'm saying? I don't make enough monthly to cover my expenses and to be able to enjoy certain little things, or be able to invest the amount that I'd like to invest. Of course, you're always going to want to invest more. You're going to want to save more. You're going to want to spend more on things you actually enjoy, of course. But I'm cutting it really close, man. I'm cutting it really close. So for me, the answer is getting that second job, probably, or creating a little business on the side that I've been kind of contemplating in my head and kind of want to get it started. But it does take capital, and that's the hard part. So I guess I'm just gonna yap about my plan in a way, right? If my investments do good for me, I want to take some of that, put it away for taxes first and foremost. Take some of that, put it away in an emergency fund, like a good chunk. Rest, I'll probably put into a nice little savings account that gives me a decent yield while I figure out what to do with some of that money. Some of it I'm gonna put back into the market, of course. Some of it I'm gonna use to start this business. And I really want to sit on a bunch of, not a bunch, but like I want to sit on a good chunk just for emergencies and everything. Just to have that peace of mind, you know? And that's my plan with that. But I also would like, because I need that more income. And I would like a second job that's not so stressful on the body, man. Like I was doing Amazon, and it's tough, man. Because I have a full-time job right now. Luckily, the schedule is pretty good, you know, 4 days on, 4-day week, and then a 3-day week, 4-day week, 3-day week, and it's 12-hour shifts. But it's not so bad. I actually kind of enjoy it. People are cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not so bad. Benefits are really good. But to have a nice little part-time even to complement that, to give me that little extra income while I work on the side hustles, would be very, very beneficial and very, very beautiful. Something calm, something easier, not on the easier side, more chill, you know? And definitely not as taxing on the body. It won't make as much, but it'll be able to sustain me for longer than like just jumping into Amazon for like a month, 2, 3, depending, and then quitting and then going back. You know what I'm saying? Something I could stick to long term and create and make it part of my routine. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. I got to manage the money better and really get that spreadsheet out, and you know what I'm saying, write it all out, figure it out, and just relieve myself of this money stress, man. Because this money stress carries on onto your day-to-day life, with your relationships, with your mental, with your physical, everything, man. It really does. For me, at least. For some of y'all, it may not be as severe. Some of y'all, it may not be as damaging as it is to me. And I do take time to realize and time to think about it. Like, you know what, man? Like, it is stressful. It is important to get some money, you know? But don't let it destroy you. Don't let it kill you. So it's something I've really struggled with, though. And as I'm developing and growing, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about it. But it's definitely something that's on my mind all the time. And that could even be a bad thing. Honestly, I don't know yet. But there's people in my life that I really love and I really want to provide for. And I know that I can and that I want to. And also because there's certain things that I want myself too, man. To keep it real with y'all. Yeah, I want to do this and this for them, but like I also want to do certain things for myself. And it's a little selfish, but it's true. And I don't think it's so bad. But that money stress is a different type of stress on top of other stresses, you know what I mean? And with all these things stacked up on you, it may seem impossible, may seem hard, but you know what? It is. It pretty much is. But you gotta stop thinking about it how I think about it at moments, especially on my low moments. I think about it like, damn, this needs to be done right now. But bro, I look back at the year, I've been investing consistently, and like that money has been stacking, and that money has been working. And looking back at that and at all that, it's beautiful. But in those moments, I'm like, man, it's only $20. Man, it's only $100. Like, I need more. But man, consistency with what you can afford. Put some to the side. Like, there's a whole bunch of things, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna go into this in another video to really lay out the plan on how I'm doing it, at least. Not financial advice or anything, but just sharing my strategies, I guess. And not really strategies, man. I'm just trying to keep it simple and see what comes from it, you know? But I'll make a video about it, man. But look at the bigger picture and stop focusing on just getting that done today. You know what I'm saying? Take care.